Yo. Let me grab this real quick. Yeah. Almost did it. Got the iPad. Alright. So I started messing with some stream stuff. I got like the iPad over here. I can pull up this. Press this button. Oh, see, that's so cool. What did I say? Oh, I can do this. Oh, so I need to use the desktop audio. Yeah. Because then now you can.
You what?
So I can control some stuff. Okay. Don't have much else to hear yet, but I plan I could add some more stuff. Pay for the app or pay for the hardware and add some more buttons. Some sound effects or something. So we're running at like 30 FPS here. GPU's at 92%. The CPU's cooking pretty good too. I mean, we're not doing much else than normal. Or do I have to have the app open on my Steam Deck? There we go. I guess that technically means I can run it here too. No, I guess I've never figured out how to run it from the desktop. We'll figure that out at some point, I guess. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, we can zoom in. We have the power. Oh wait, he looked at me. Kind of like this 3. It's not that much difference. Be this guy more. Okay. Can't see him with my glasses on. Yeah, bye about then. Hair stat. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Sweet. Hi. Why did it show the same thing twice? What? I'm so confused now. Which one is this? Okay. No. No. Sure, why not? Right now. Oh. Oh. Uh, what era is this even in? You know? All right, let's go. Public, oh wow. Good amount out there. So all these require passes. Okay, so these are open. I see. Cool. Dedicated servers. Okay. Zoom back out here. There we go. Cheers, by the way. Could make it interesting. Yeah. The one no. Oh, maybe I shouldn't type that while I'm. Yeah. I caught it. Haha. Suckers! Um. I'm gonna say 1.
Adventure called. A brave few.
Ooh, my
answered,
CPU spiked.
and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel.
Oh,
Wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to
That would
call
help.
for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way.
yeah.
and
We'll,
the
we'll
dragons,
restart. We'll restart. We'll
they'll
restart here.
never see it coming.
All right. While that loads up, I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be back. Cheers again. Here we go. Okay. So we might have to start a whole new world. Let's see. Yeah, we will. Okay. Okay. We want to watch the intro again. So let's play. Let's edit. Oh, plus it just showed the password anyways. I gotta be careful with that. I guess with this game. So it's very similar, like just kind of using random shit around my room. Okay. Now let you in. Oh, what? It just pops me in. It means there's gotta be some like sort of intro credits. Here we go. That'll make this easy, do they? This isn't even it, but this is just one of the trailers. Cool. I was trying to see if they had the Here we go. I found it. We're good.
Adventure called.
It's not 4K, I'm sorry.
Few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of explorers, some of Gillinor's finest. They were bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Fuck those dragons. Alright, let's go. Cool. Alright. Brought you along with me there. Alright. So now we just go. I don't know when it pops up the password. It just kind of does it, you know? Alright. So damn. My GPU is cooked. Absolutely cooked. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at Steam Deck here. Trying to figure that out. Should be on game video, that too. Yeah, my GPU is getting wrecked. This might be a game I have to play at like even that, like 34. What? Brother, ew, 48? No, 60. 50? 56 inside. Okay. What is up with this game? It's the 3D. Sync is on. I guess I could lower the resolution, but that means I would have to do windowed. No one wants me to do that, right? Didn't make it better for y'all either. I was just seeing if one would give me a little bit more FPS or the other. No. It's still 56. Wow, that's crazy. That's insane. Okay, I guess we gotta try to go with it. At this point, do we just go to like 1080p and then do better scaling? Okay. Wow, this is like the exact same starting as Ellen. Am I really running at 1080p right now? No, it's not. This is not working. Now my screens are all messed up. Great. What was it? Border. Maybe that'll fix things? Okay, so we still gotta... Some technical difficulties over here. We're gonna drink to that. Okay, so we have this. It goes full screen. Okay. I don't know. That's so much better at 1080p though. Oh. If it's not just like stuttering. Okay, maybe we'll get this eventually figured out, fellas. YouTube's complaining now they're not getting enough video. That's pretty bad, fellas. That's pretty bad. Let me see if my YouTube side is caught up. There's a little bit of delay, I guess. Yep. Still going though. This game though. How do I run this game? I think the only way to do it is if I do. I haven't done it in a while. Hold on. See if it works. Oh, no. This one. Okay. So that should have. Yep, I'm at 50. So I should be at 1440p now. Yo, chat, what if I did 1080p? I wonder if it would look any better. Let's see. 1920 by. Hi. Why is there no 1080p? Huh? 1920 by 1080. Yeah, they only have a 1200 or. Let's try it. Oh. Wow. The video won't let me put it in the 1080. Do you think that's a bit wild? I guess we'll have to go around 50 FPS. I mean, that's just really wild. I can't use 1080p. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I can't see it on my own screen, but I can see it on here. My TV's not liking it. No signal. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back now, yo. All right, we're struggling here with the GPU. Look at this. Can I just like full screen this? It won't let me. So weird. Why doesn't it have a regular 1920? 1080? Maybe no. Wait. Hold on. So 12, you should see 420 limited. Let's try 10-bit. Wait, why did I just do 60 hertz? We can do 12-bit RGB full. Coloring is a little bit different, yeah? No? Okay, is it the game or is it no, it's the whole it's like the TV. My TV doesn't like 1080p. Dang, this is taking longer than I thought just to get this set up. Alright. So the desktop seems kind of stable now. The scaling is absolutely horrendous. Everything's off the screen. So I'm not sure why that is. What? There we go. Okay. Oh, I fixed it by hitting it again. So now my bars are good. Okay. So now we're officially at 1080p. Now let's see how the game behaves. Obviously, I'm going to stretch out. Game here. I don't know why it's... What the hell kind of mode is this? Okay. There we go. That's what we want. Can we get it though? Ooh. Got it applied. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on, I think we done it. 73 frames. What is with this game? Hold on, let's do a quick. What is it? Escape. Hold on here. Here we go. We have a potential solution. I'm looking up some forums to see if local shards, dragonwilds saved. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Okay. So engine. Someone had some good results. Engine down at any. The very end. Okay. We'll give it a shot. It's still the same. Okay. So we have the ability to come back to this pretty easily. So let's try. No. Didn't help. Well, how about Gaunt and Don? Things are not organized. It's 100% scaling. That's why. Okay. All right, we're still 14 in 4K. It resets itself. Then now we start it up. That's right. Okay, let's see. 74K. Something. Damn, I've had so much issues with this game trying to get it to just run above 60 FPS. It's pretty crazy. Damn. This might be the first game I refund. Okay, we'll try to give it a 1080p run, but this is ridiculous. I also want to see what okay, so 1440p here. Okay, FSR. Mm. So 890, 1440. That's crazy.
Hi everybody, this is Kito. So we're gonna if you have a rise, so you want to save all your resources, need to using it balance. You will have better boost clock, longer boost clock. I did MP profile is activated. All the that. Another better result with. We're recommending to use the best performance, but now honestly just use balance. You will have better boost clock, longer boost clock. I did a couple of benchmark balance versus best performance, and honestly I'm getting better result with balance, so super important to do that. Another thing I want to
Okay.
mention is some recommendations. So make sure that your XMP profile is activated if you have it on your BIOS. Super important. Make sure that you download the latest chipset driver for your CPU if you have an AMD or Intel. Also, make sure that you update your BIOS to make sure that you have all the latest update from your CPU or your motherboard provider. Make sure that you have your Windows update up to date. And the last one is also make sure that you have the latest driver from your GPU. So if you have an NVIDIA card, Radeon, or Intel, super important. They always push new update and they optimize a lot of stuff in it.
So I already have
But
the
now on
radio
Windows
on.
10, it was a bit sketchy and a lot of like stuttering issue. But now you really need to using it to make sure that all your resources are prioritizing your video games. Another thing that I recommend, we're gonna go to system, is your power. Back then, we were recommending to use the best performance, but now honestly, just use balance. You will have better boost clock, longer boost clock. I did a couple of benchmark balance versus best performance, and honestly, I'm getting better result with balance. Motherboard provider, stuttering, you're losing some. It's your power management. This one sometimes it's causing issues up to date. And the last one is also make sure that you have the latest driver from your GPU. So if you have an NVIDIA card, Radeon, or Intel, super important. They always push new update and they optimize a lot of stuff in it. So now let's go to the NVIDIA app. The first thing that I want to recommend, I recommend to this on. Another thing that I recommend is your power management mode. This one, pretty much the same thing than the one from Windows. Make sure that you're using normal. Don't use the maximum performance. I'm getting also better boost clock, more FPS with it. And the last one is your shader cache size. By default, your cache will be a driver default like this. And normally it's 4 gig. I recommend to start with 10 if you don't have a lot of space on your computer. And if you in mode, this one, pretty much the same thing. Then the struggle less with stuttering, and also that really important to make sure you. Now let's go and also that driver default like this. Pretty much the same thing than the one from Windows. Make sure that you're using normal. Don't use the maximum performance. I'm getting also better boost clock, more FPS with it. And the last one is your shader cache size. By default, your cache will be a driver default like this, and normally it's 4 gig. I recommend to start with 10 if you don't have a lot of space on your computer, and if you have a lot of space, go with 100 gig. Honestly, it's a game changer for your cache size. You're gonna struggle less with stuttering, and also that your game need to recompile and stuff like that. If you install a lot of game, this one can be very good for you. Now let's go to change resolution. The last one, really important to make sure that first of all that you're selecting the monitor, that first of all you're using the native resolution of your monitor, and also super important to have a proper refresh rate over there. By default, sometimes when you just change your monitor, it will be at 60 hertz. So depending on the type of monitor that you buy,
Let's
144,
see, we might even have
240,
to
make sure
bump
that
this
you're
other monitor down
selecting
to
this one.
720p.
This option also you can change it on Windows or your Radeon driver if you have a Radeon car, so no problem with that. The last one is your G-Sync. If you want to activate your G-Sync, really important to select the monitor. It needs to be compatible, and you will enable over there. I'm not using G-Sync me. I always unlock my FPS because I want the lowest input lag. But if you don't like those steering line, definitely activate your G-Sync over there. This is pretty much it for the NVIDIA parameter. Now let's go to the
720p.
Radeon
Oh,
one.
everything's
So
so
now for
blown
Radeon
up
card,
now.
we're gonna go to settings, display
No,
first. Make sure that you're using your
can't do it.
FreeSync. If you have a monitor compatible with it, you're gonna make sure that you're gonna synchronize your GPU with your monitor. So really important to use that. After that, we're gonna go to gaming in the graphics section. Make sure that you're using the custom profile, so don't use those presets over there. Make sure that you're selecting your
Let's
GPU.
go
In
to
my
50
case, it's a
hertz then.
9070 XT. Don't use your integrate GPU. It can be tricky if you're playing on a laptop or even a desktop like me that has an integrate GPU. After that, the first one that you will need to look at is your FSR 4 that you can force in some game that it's using FSR 3. This one, it's not necessarily everybody will have it. It really depends if your card is compatible with it. So definitely enable it if you have it. Also, I want to mention if you're playing in a game that doesn't have FSR, doesn't have frame generation, and you're struggling with your FPS, fluid motion frame can be a nice option over there. You activate it, you're gonna get like 30 to 40% boost. It will add input lag, so don't.
Oh, hold on there. I want to close down the stream now. We're figuring things out here. This is a figuring things out stream, I guess. The color is absolute trash. I don't know what's going on. Okay, limited is better than full. Okay. missed a call. My phone silenced a call? Weird. Alrighty. Oh. I'm just wondering if like we're even reducing. No, because it doesn't matter. The game's trying to run it just. I don't know. Would it try to match the bitrate of the monitor? No, I wouldn't think so. Excuse me. Okay. So I guess we'll try to run it in 1080p and we'll see how we go. For y'all probably doesn't know it's fine. Oh my gosh, it's in my screen. It's tiny. Okay, well, here we are. It's kind of pixelated. Yeah, I don't know. I'm at 1080p and that's pretty fucking scary. Hold on, like even. Hey, I don't even need to wear my glasses because the graphics are so bad. Alright. I'm digging the music. Oh, it's like that, eh? Yeah, I mean, I sat around for so long, but okay. So we get 70 frames. I mean, it's still. And the micro stutters. I can't do it. I can't do it. There's no way. Not right now. It was a nice adventure. It was a nice try. We have a 1080p mode for our PC now. But anyhow. Well, that was our first time trying Dragon Wilds for 1080p Ti. Looks like it's a no bueno unless you want to play it. I don't know. Those distortive graphics and FPS, I can't do it. Like even if 1080p, like if 1080p was holding 90 FPS, I could do it. But it's not even like holding 60. Like that's ridiculous. So I'm out. I guess I'll go do something else with my day. Win-win. All right. Cheers.